So I've been with you guys in soul and spirit for the first 10 days. And I was asking Guruji, I was super excited when he told me this group is going to come. And I was asking him, like, starting the first day, Guruji, how's it going? And he's like, the energy is too much for this group, they're all shaking. And he's like, I have to, like, really sort each one out individually. And, you know, Guruji, like, he just gives and gives and gives, like, selflessly, effortlessly, always, to all of us. And it's just so beautiful to watch. Sometimes it's overwhelming, and I can't fathom, like, how one person, well, he's not a person, can just give and give and give. And this is one of the most amazing groups I've been a part of, so full of love and gratitude. Thank you, Samten, for facilitating this. I also told Guruji's wife, Vinaya. So I came here first last November for the music festival, and then I've been here. This is my 4th trip since then. So every time I come here, the frequency of this place is higher and higher, like perceivably higher and higher. And I didn't plan to come back in July because I just left in May, so I was going to come back in November. But then there was this retreat, and I told Vinaya, I was like, I really want to go. I want to see what Guruji's other longtime students, you know, what they feel like and what they, because I feel like I'm a kindergartner who stepped into a PhD course. And so you guys have been really, really amazing, each one of you, so full of love and just beautiful souls and full of gratitude to be here.
So before I came here, I knew that I was going to receive some cosmic transmissions, but I think they exceeded even my expectations. It started with day 1, sitting out there because it was closed here at 4 a.m. in the meditation. It was incredible transmission, and then there's been several other ones which have been just absolutely mind-blowing. I want to say how grateful I am that I've met an authentic master. There's not many on planet Earth. And thank you for your patience with all my questions. I take this science very seriously. I have a huge respect for the science. I have a huge respect for yourself. And it's my mission to teach this stuff with the utmost precision, because we're at a time on this planet where we need serious yoga to be taught, not any of this crap diluted stuff. Now is the time to teach the real deal. And so it will be taught with absolute precision. As you know, I will do my best to make sure that this science is spread through the world as much as possible. So thank you very much.
I've arrived in India 4 or 5 days before everyone, and I was in my bubble, and I felt like overwhelmed by everything. But when I first stepped in the bus, I felt so much love and so much joy to connect with the Kriya family. I want to thank you so much, because you've offered me the most beautiful gifts, just like teaching me what real love feels like, and really feeling like, yeah, like really like what is it to feel that we belong to a group of amazing beings, and really feel the love and not having like a mind-based understanding. And it's the most precious thing ever. And also be able to express all parts, even the weirdest ones, and not feeling like judged or pushed away for that. This is like an incredible gift. And Himalayan Kriya Yoga is just a wonderful practice that everybody should experience. So thank you so much for bringing that to the world and sharing that with so much pure joy and love, and for being you. All of you. Thank you.
Just like Yana, I came here to receive healing. And I've been with Guruji and Samten for many, many years, like for almost, I think for 5 years. Nothing to say but deep gratitude. Thank you, Piwi and Guruji, or Samten, for all the unconditional love and support. Through all my highs and lows, you were there. I've been to Kevala several times, but as what Nita said, every time we're here, the frequency is raising higher and higher, and Guruji and Samten has bloomed so much. Thank you, Guruji, for generously sharing all all of those downloads and transmissions, and promising that the practice is so sacred, honoring this path and continue serving. Thank you.
It's a bit confusing for me to say a final word because I feel like it is the beginning of something, like the beginning of a new way of living, full of compassion, love, energy, awareness. And I feel really grateful to be here. And I have to admit, before I came here, when I heard that we will be like 40 people, I was like, oh my God. Because I'm more like a hermit person. So I was like, my God, I will have all those people around me all the time for 3 weeks. And now I feel like I'm surrounded by angels on earth. So it's really a blessing. Thank you so much, Samten and Guruji, for that immersion. Thank you, all of you.
Since I'm a child, actually, I always heard my mom, she always said that we used to be Indian in a previous life. So actually, it was really my dream to come in India, my first trip in India, and to come in, to practice yoga, and in this condition, I mean, to go with friends and family. And in French, we say that the friends of my friends are my friends. So because all of us, we are connected with either you, Samten, or you, Guruji. Actually, I'm not surprised that I was connecting with each one of you. It was very smooth, very just harmonious, and I really enjoyed each moment because it's like this is my dream. So it was like a live dream, and just also to say that it was also a laboratory of what we can really do and how we can really be. So actually, I was really here. It was really me. I didn't hide anything. So now back to the real life. And because it was possible here, there is absolutely no doubt that it can be possible. So I really take the vow, Guruji, that I will not fall asleep. And I will really, really serve the divine and stay a pipeline. Receive and transmit. So yes, more commitment every day. Really wish to come next year. And I really know that I was meant to be here. This is just the beginning. Huge gratitude, Samten, and huge gratitude, Guruji. Huge gratitude for all of us. I really love you. I really connected with all of you. It was amazing.
So for me, being here was like mission impossible, and it's been a dream for quite some time. And I'm so grateful for Samten to be able to gather us all together, and extremely grateful to Guruji for sharing effortlessly all this pure knowledge and energy and everything that we felt and everything that we didn't feel. I never thought that kicks can be so liberating, so empowering, and so relieving. I'm getting fond to it so much. So it's something we're going to be missing once we go home. I'm so blessed to be part of this amazing group of human beings. Each one of you, I love you for so many reasons, and we connected in such a pure way that doesn't exist in the real world, and I'm so grateful to two of you to facilitate all this. The amazing energy, the purity, and just unconditional love. It's just endless, and I hope it's a journey for all of us, and I really wish that we will be meeting each other often and doing so many things together and growing together. And thank you, Raj, and the whole team in the kitchen. You're so amazing and such a kind heart. Thank you.
So we started this program on my birthday, and every day has been my birthday. been born again and again. I don't know how many births I took while I was here. But, thank you, Guruji, for inviting me. And the fact that this happened at the most perfect time. Thank you for believing in me when I could not believe in myself. And even Didi did the same. It wouldn't have been possible. I have to thank each and every one of you for witnessing me, by just being a witness. It is a process I had to go through, and I will continue to go through. And you've just been so kind. I don't think I've ever experienced kindness like this, love like this. And I remember, Guruji used to tell me, why can't you just love? I said, I don't know how to trust this love. But here I am experiencing it. What choice did I have? I had to trust it, And it was this love that healed me. You've seen it. I still need to look back and see, I find it hard to see my own transformation, but all of you have seen it. So thank you for just being there. And thank you to Didi, because I wouldn't have been here if I didn't have her as my companion. And thank you, Samten, for being so welcoming. For someone who just started Kriya on her birthday, not knowing anything, it felt like I didn't have to learn. And Guruji, the amount you've given me, I told you I don't know how to give it back other than to just be my highest and best for you. If not for myself, at least for you. Thank you for this experience, and I thank each and every one of you. I don't know how many thank yous are enough, but the bond I've formed and the amount my heart has opened, it's shown me a whole different dimension of love. Thank you. I've had other dimensional experiences which my brain doesn't understand, and it's okay. But it has been a gift every day since I've been here. So thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you.
So when I came here, I only knew that there was one clear mission for me, which was to get my sister here. And, I saw when she was in pain and she was trying to come here. And I just had such a clear vision, and I never told her of her being with Guruji and, crying and tears flowing. And I didn't know if it was from pain or from feeling better, but I knew it was part of her journey. And I'd subtly nudge her and hope that she was good to come and make the trip with me. I'd casually sometimes tell her, it's okay if you can't make it, it's fine. And then, be like, oh, I hope you do make it. And we made the trip. It was divine timing. She was strong enough, and we found the time, and everything worked out. So I came here with that mission, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here for my sister. I was very protective of her, needed to make sure she was comfortable and ready and available. But through the process, like the music, Guruji, Samten, meeting you the first time, meeting so many of you, the first time, and those hands that held my hand and took me up that hill when I couldn't, all the hugs that came our way, the words of encouragement, every time we had a hard time. But most of all, the love, after all these years, you forget what that first love, that divine love is, and I felt it for so many of you, and for this space, and the peacocks in the morning, and rice in the morning, and not having chai in the morning. Everything was just, surprising. And the two little children here, so nice to have their energy around the place. But overall, thank you, Guruji, for the space, I saw you serve. I did not understand service before. And I've seen so many of you serve. I, just like seeing someone in pain or seeing a shoulder knot and just working on them no matter what the timing was. You guys are funny too because you fight over fruit in the morning. But I do love you all, and I love you. But I'm so thankful. Thank you. And one more thing, I came with one sister, but I know I'm leaving with so many of you. And some hands. We're all freezing. Not brothers.
Well, for me, it's my second visit to Kevala. I was here in July 2019, and I first met Guruji in Mauritius. I had a very brief encounter with him, but on those days I was going through very difficult moments in my life. I was really depressed, and I had a deflected Kundalini experience, and I was really desperate for a teacher, for somebody, for a guide to help me see through what I was going on and to help me stabilize my state. And when I met Guruji for the first time, it was like he really struck my heart, my very core, and I felt that there is something. So I was intuitively guided to make this trip in July 2019 when I got a very beautiful message in the form of a lucid dream from the cosmos, which guided me to this sanctified space, to my spiritual home. Because even if I didn't have any experience of Kriya, I came here and I really felt the love, the genuine love of a master, of the soul family, and it really, really transformed my life. And during the last 2 years, during the lockdown, I've really worked hard under the guidance of Guruji, doing the online Kriya sessions. And I really felt that for each summit that I've been doing, I really experienced the very how I would say, it was like I was in a laboratory, and all the teachings, I was going through many states, many experiences, and Guruji was giving the knowledge, and it was like confirming what I was going through. So I was really living the essence of each and every summit. And I'm so deeply grateful because last time when I left Kevala, Guruji held my hand and he said, "Stay on the path, dear. Connect with me, I will guide you." And during the last few months, this connection really happened. And now I know what it feels and what it means to have a living master in my life. It has been really a transformative journey for me. Guruji, you gave me a new life because I feel I'm totally a different person. And I'm so grateful to Samten for her guidance, for being here as a strong teacher, a resilient woman who really inspires me. And Guruji is such an incredible inspiration. I don't know how to thank you. And I'm really grateful to be here with all these beautiful souls, my soul family. And I'm really, really thankful for everything. This Kriya immersion has been an opportunity for me to have really more heightened experiences. I know I have received a lot. And I really look forward when I go back to process everything and to be the most ready instrument on this path of service. Thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you, Samten. Thank you, everyone.
There is so much love flowing here that I'm having difficulty finding my own words. But your story, Shalini, just reminded me as well of the first time I saw Guruji in Oxford in 2019, and I've never been anywhere abroad, like overseas abroad, and looking at you, Guruji. First of all, I thought you reminded me of Freddie Mercury, who I had an utmost love for, and I thought, oh my goodness. And then I realized, oh my goodness, I'm going to India, great. And that was the moment when I truly felt the pull. And it's such a blessing to be back here. At the same time, it's such a blessing to be back here seeing the space so much elevated, and it's such a blessing to see our soul family actually expanding with so many beautiful souls. I'm going to resonate someone's words that, you know, being a bit of a master in progress, aspiring to that master level, that is such a perfect place to be in, and we have such amazing teachers to learn from. Thank you, Guruji. Probably from my space monk, I'm going to just send you a telepathic message, because the gratitude here, yes, showing the different way of living is just something that the words cannot express. And thank you, Samten, for showing us how the student-teacher relationship, how pure it can be. That is something that is really amazing me as well every day when I see you both in action and teaching us so well. So thank you very much, both, and each of you.
I met Guruji many years ago, and some way, somehow, I was guided to come here and to see this place before it was open. So I feel it's a blessing. And I was actually, at this time, I was planning to be in Argentina with my family before going to Europe later on. And I saw one post of Guruji, and I'm like, oh my God, this immersion is exactly at the same time I am supposed to visit my family in Argentina, and I haven't been there for the last 3 years. But there was a very powerful call. You know, it was such a clear call, knowing that maybe I'm not going to meet my, my blood family, let's say, from Argentina, but I'm going to meet my real family in Kevala. Yeah. And I feel it like that. I feel, this group of people, this group of angels are so special, so special. Imagine in this world, in which place can we find a group of people like all of us together sharing what we are sharing? Where in this world can we find this experience? So thank you, Guruji, for making this possible. I think it's through your love, through your dedication, and through being an authentic master that we are receiving all these transmissions, not only when we are awake, but also when we are sleeping. So thank you, and thank you, Samten, for being always so centered. I met Samten just here, and I saw her, wow, super strong, so centered. I really love that. That is so important in a teacher. Thank you, each one of you.
Wow. Okay, I always meant to serve. This I know. I knew it from the beginning that I was meant to serve, came on earth to serve. But I always struggled to serve because of my ego. I had a lot of ego. In fact, at the beginning, I couldn't say Guruji. I was like, Pradeep, Pradeep. And the first time I came here, everybody was bowing, and I was like, Pradeep. And my ego just, trapped me in a way, because as I was serving, I was exhausted, because I was serving from the wrong, with the wrong tools, I would say. And so I came here exhausted, but completely trustful that, miracle will happen, and something will happen, and I will go back with an answer to my prayer, which is to serve selflessly. And it happened. I was healed. I was inspired. Everything was opened, from my crown to my heart to everywhere. And now I know I can go back and serve. And I promise to serve selflessly, timelessly, endlessly, and effortlessly. Because of this strong practice, and I want to thank you all, from my guru, from my Guruji to Samten, to Raj Kumar, to my king, and to everybody, and to my sister and my brother that I found on the way. Thank you so much. And I am home, and I'm home.
I am so, so grateful to be here and to have had these 3 weeks with all of you. This has been such a blessing, such a gift. And it's been absolutely delightful to see the dance of teaching between the two of you, and how, yes, the student, the guru, all of that has just been so beautiful. The level of healings that have happened here, the raising of the frequencies, the expanding of the consciousness, it's just been a phenomenal experience. The music live has been amazing. To experience your sound system has been amazing, and hearing all the beautiful music you've turned us on to, Guruji. And I know when I first met you, I was calling you Pradeep, and there was a point where you became Guruji. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart, from my deepest core, for all that you are sharing with us, for your presence, for your essence, for your selfless love and service. This has been an experience of just being held in love, and I am so grateful to every one of you. My beautiful soul family. And we've been so well taken care of. Thank you, Raj, and yes, all the beautiful food that we've been served. It's been, I will leave here, I'm leaving here in a higher frequency with more light to spread out into the world, for sure.
I just agree with all previous speakers, and I'd love to add, when I first came across Kriya, the teacher said to me that you should practice Kriya because it's for those who have practiced everything before, like in past lives, and Kriya is just the finish. And I said no. I avoided like all possible ways, but when I met Samten, I was so charmed by her beautiful voice and drive on the classes that it just appealed me so much, and I couldn't stop like going to her classes. Yes, and I accepted Kriya practice at last. I am very thankful to Samten that she brought us here, and to Guruji for an example like of so much compassion and love and humbleness. And like the key point of this that Patricia said, that the effortless service without like non-violence. But thank you. And also like that art of music and expression can be also like a step to liberation. Thank you.
That's it. Whew, I feel so much love here, like from all of you guys, and it's just incredible. And it's like, first in my life, I felt like from my heart, just like, so big. And this is so much reflection back from each of you. I love all of you. And I'm beyond grateful to be here. And thank you, Samten, for bringing us here. Thank you, Guruji, for everything. Like, looking at your eyes is like feeling love from the Divine Mother. It's, I don't know what to say. For divine laughter. You know, we even have an insider joke in our room number 3. Be like Guruji, express compassion. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love all of you.
Om Guru. I had a burning desire to be part of this lovely teacher's training. I had a burning desire. So I asked Guruji whether I can come. So Guruji told me, just come, this is your home. And I learned so much of intense kriyas and advanced kriyas and so much of transmission I felt. I'm so heartfelt gratitude towards my Guru. Gurudev, pranam so much.
Pranam.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad.
And I'm gratitude. I felt my heart is full of gratitude for my Maha Babaji, Gorakshanath Babaji, and Ma. And I thank you, PVG. You have given me some tips what to do further. I have to focus on that. So thank you. I'll do that. I promise. And I like to thank all my soul tribe, lovely angels, and intense Bhairav and Bhairavis. Guruji's timing is from 8, and you people come by 6 and start practicing yoga. That's very amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Pranam.
So it's it's not the first time I have come here. So back then, like 4 or 5 years ago, my mother dragged me to this place during my very first visit, and I just thought, what kind of place will it be? So when I first entered here, I mean, a lot of the stuff was different. I mean, the washing machine was only like this small white thing where we just dump the clothes and laundry. But then, that experience was still really good because, you know, I met a bunch of great people back then, and there was a lot of love definitely flowing within each one of them. And then also Guruji, the stuff he says will really hit you where it hits the most, right in the center of your brain. So then after this, we also been through a lot of mountains because I did 3 of the Wings to Freedom. The last one really kicked my butt, you know. That was hard. and now, you know, in this last trip, I decided, you know what? You know, because in some of the other trips, you know, my mother is the one who dragged me there. But then in this trip, I decided to come as well on my own accord. And then after coming in this beautiful experience, I learned quite a lot of stuff. A lot more than all the other trips because my own mind just sort of be like, hey, yeah. So then, So then towards the end of this, what I will finally say is that despite the people being different every time in each of these trips, the experience is the same. How this place and also Guruji's energy completely transforms every single person that, comes here, comes with these trips, despite it not being, maybe a trip to the ashram. It can be a mountain or any other place. Like, the place doesn't matter, but everyone connected to Kriya Yoga, that's what matters.
Oh. I don't know how to follow after Diego's speech. Just full of gratitude. I am so full of gratitude because of Samten. Hello. Thank you for preparing. It's just a lot of emotion. It just came out. Me to come here. She said, expect the unexpected. And it's nothing in my wildest imagination that I could have experienced. This last 20 days just went by like a blur. I don't know what I've learned. Right now, it's just so much to absorb and still integrate and digest. And at this moment, just a lot of gratitude. And I know when I teach, I'm going to say more breath. Go to the pinnacle. Go deeper. And I promise to keep this pipe clean. Always blank slate every day. Because this is how you inspire us. And we'll carry on the torch. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Samten. Thank you, Guruji.
So, I'll try. Put me in front of 40 kids and I will act like a clown, but 40 adults, and then this just shuts down. But what I was trying to say the first time is that this has been an amazing experience for me. I've learned so much about myself. I'm very grateful to have met each and every one of you. Everyone has such a genuine, beautiful soul. Thank you, Samten, for everything, and Guruji, thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you, Raj.
It's been a great journey with all. I never felt a love like this in a group. I always lived alone, almost. Then it's been a great journey with you all, and thank you, Guruji, for giving me a great opportunity to serve over here. And I will be here serving all the days, 365 days. See you again all. Thank you, PV, for bringing all beautiful soul over here, gathering and having a great Kriya over here. Thank you, PV. Thank you, PVG.